What is up, guys, and welcome back to a brand new F1 2006 video. Today we've got the Canadian Grand Prix. Should hopefully be a really good race today. We need to make up some points in the championship, so without further ado, let's get going. What? No way. It's actually remembered my setup from last season. That is actually pretty mental. I think the last time I was at Canada. Do you guys know Canada? It's pretty good. It's a pretty good country, pretty good race. Last time we were at Canada, it was like over a year ago, so I'm very, very surprised that the PlayStation has remembered that. But yeah, let's head off for quali, and hopefully at this track, we're on the pace.
We're here at the Gilles Villeneuve circuit in Montreal, Canada. Session 1 of 3 is about to begin, so without further ado, let's get on with the action.
Here we go. Canada is very fresh in my memory, because as you guys saw my league racing video here from the other day, so we can do like a direct comparison how much different this circuit is to the Codemasters iteration. Thankfully for this round as well, we're not running with like 90% front wing and rear wing. We're like in the 40s, so we should be a straight line speed demon, hopefully. Okay, that was a lot nicer through that final chicane than on the 2016 game, but apart from that, a lot of these corners have a much tighter radius, and the car doesn't like to turn as well. That's a spin. Okay, so a 14.5 puts us 16th place, on the verge of making it through to Q2, but we're not going to risk it. We're going to go out again. We've only done one lap, so we can definitely improve, surely. Oh, for fuck's sake! Are you serious? No, Siri. Every time in a video I say, "Are you serious?" Siri pops up and wants to do a collab. I bet you I could say it again, and Siri won't even pipe up. Are you serious? See, Siri only understands me when I rage. Doesn't care about me when I actually wanna. Through the final chicane. Barely on the limit there, but this is our second lap coming to a close. What is it going to be? Oh, it's actually pretty decent.
We'll continue in a few moments with the second knockout session, where we'll decide grid positions 16 to 11. Okay,
so we're pretty competitive here in Canada. Second lap, second clean lap, I might add, and we put in a 12.3. Within a few tenths of pole position, provisional pole at the moment, but yeah, we're looking good.
They can show what they're really capable of.
Oh dear, turn 1 is proving to be a real gremlin for me today. Better, come on, just one more to negotiate, which we've done so with a bit of contact at the final chicane, but up to the line, it is a 12.5, again 4th place. That should get us through to qualifying 3. I mean, honestly, like, trying to get a lap in is half the battle around this Canadian Grand Prix circuit. That first corner, the like little curbing on the left-hand side, deadly. You can't attack it at all. And then other places are quite tricky as well for the high curbing, and just getting a lap in general is very, very hard. So I've been going on with my little soliloquy here for about half a lap now. So I'll return to the garage, get off these tyres, and get on to the next session.
Remember, the drivers have to choose their race strategy before this session, so previous times and performances in the other 2 sessions are negated.
We're going to go with the one stop, as we always do, pitting at the halfway point of the Grand Prix. This qualifying 3 session will give us a lot more time and a lot more patience to go out there and set the lap that we need to. So hopefully, on heavy fuel, it's been our Achilles heel the last few rounds, so hopefully we'll put in the time and effort and be right where we need to be. Oh, that's a new one. Another one.
Well, that was fucking dreadful.
And I've just lost my front wing. That's got to be the slowest speed crash that has destroyed a front wing I've ever seen. Even F1 2016 on simulation damage wouldn't have chopped off my whole front wing like that. Nice and smooth, Benjamin. We're not going to put the car where we don't need to put it. We're not going to risk it. 12? 13-0. I mean, that's a start. And that's a finish to a lap. Before it even begins. Why do I keep doing this? I don't know. The most frustrating thing is we're actually pretty quick when I keep it clean and just driving smoothly. We can be pretty close to Alonso's time. I've just got to not be such an idiot.
So there we have it. From 10th to pole, the grid order looks like this.
I can't believe that. Too many mistakes, and we ran out of time. We could have easily got third place there in that quali session, but hopefully Canada, we've got some decent straight line speed. Hopefully we can just fly past those guys on the straights, and we can make up that track position in the race. So yeah, we're definitely quicker than 6th place today.
This is the beautiful city of Montreal and the location of the Canadian Grand Prix.
Here we go then, Canada, we're in 6th place. I mean, if we stay where we are, we're going to get some solid points, but given where we are in the championship and, you know, my frame of mind, I want to be getting better than, you know, a couple of points. We want to be in that top 4, hopefully, you know, really threatening for the podium.
We really want you to push for a podium position today, please. Everyone's behind you. We'll do what we can to make that happen, but it's largely up to you now.
Cheers, Jeff. No pressure.
You've got to get some heat back into the tyres before you reach the final bend of the parade lap.
I'm getting there. I don't want to heat them up too early. I'm thinking about that tyre wear. Felipe Massa has been going very slowly on this formation lap, really interrupting with my heat cycle of the tyres. And as always, the fronts are always the hardest to get up, so just working the brakes overtime, pretty much locking them up. That's what you have to do when there's ABS off on the formation lap to get those working properly, but we're all set for the race. Let's go. My tyres have dropped to the blue scale. God knows how cold the leaders' tyres are going to get here, but 5 red lights for this Canadian Grand Prix. And we're underway. Looks like we got a decent launch versus Massa alongside Alonso. Is that... No, that's FISICAL. Very, very slow. Ran into the back of him pretty much.
And as the drivers hurtle into the second corner, Michael Schumacher.
Come on, come on. These are positions we need. We need these positions. Into 3rd place. There we go. Oh, that's contact. Yep, cheers. Cheers. Get off. Get off. You're still on me. Fucking hell. That's stressful. Getting glued to another AI car and I just get slowed down to snail's pace, allowing Alonso and Schumacher to get away. It's going to be very tough to challenge those guys in this race now. Oh dear. Here comes Fizzy. He's not done with me yet. He's got a lot of pace in that Renault. McLaren down in 8th in the form of Raikkonen. McLaren have just been nowhere so far this season. I think in previous seasons they've been at least a lot more competitive. I'm not going to be competitive if I keep those kind of lines up through the hairpin. But yeah, I thought maybe going to McLaren would be a good move for my career, but seems they're not much better off than Toyota, to be honest. Oh my god! No! FISICAL, you absolute twat! I want to see a replay of that because he's just rear-ended me completely and he's out of the race too. Are you joking? We're out. We're out of the Canadian Grand Prix. For the first time in a career mode, I think I've been intentionally... Well, I say intentionally, but finally a crash that absolutely was not my fault. FISICAL has either missed his braking zone or he's just... He's gone into the pit lane. I don't know what it is, but we're out. What a shocking way to end. We were on target for the podium.
We're halfway through the season and it's been a fantastic Canadian Grand Prix here in Montreal.
Oh, man. Well, we're off to Indy for the next race, and I don't think my pace is decent there either. But that's been the Canadian Grand Prix. Unbelievable scenes. FISICAL. I don't believe it. I honestly don't believe... That was our best chance for a podium this season. We were actually in a decent position. And I think we might have actually been slowly catching Alonso and Schumacher. And we're out. What was that, lap 2? Lap 3? That's unbelievable. I don't know what to say. Like, I'm still in shock, to be honest. But I'm sorry, guys, that the episode turned out this way. I can't remember the last time we actually crashed out in career mode. I think it's been a very long time. So, you know, sorry about that. What can you do? I guess that's the thing with 2006 career mode. You never know what's going to happen. So I guess it just keeps the excitement there for future episodes, because you never know when you're going to crash out. It can just happen at any time. This game is just brutal that way. Grand Prix letdown. Your performance at the Grand Prix of Canada was below par. We expect higher of a finishing position of our cars. At Toyota Racing, you'll need a better result from the next Grand Prix. Well, I don't think I'm going to get it, because I think in past races, I've not been good at Indy. So we'll see how that goes. I'll be happy with points at that race, in all honesty. But thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Leave a like if you enjoyed this absolute train wreck of a Grand Prix. And hopefully I can, you know, pay you guys back in the next one. Still don't know what to say, but cheers. Cheers for watching.